have a couple of questions about life after death. Let's do my oil PrePoo with me and have a little bit of a conversation. This question or questions are really for the theological experts or the religious leaders or pastors or whatever you'll call yourselves. This weekend, I came across the Bible verse about the witch of Endor. So in the scripture, Saul goes to a medium or witch so that he can talk to Samuel because God at this point is not speaking to him and he is scared for his life. I am not going to question that God has forbade Christians to use witches and mediums and whatnot. However, the medium does her thing and Samuel pops up, okay? And Samuel is like, why are you bothering my peace? And has a whole conversation, even like prophesies in this text. The conclusion that I've made after reading this scripture is that mediums can indeed speak to the dead. Now, if I'm wrong on this, I would like somebody to tell me otherwise. Because what I've heard before is that, no, they can't speak to the dead. They're really speaking to demons, blah, 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 blah. So is it true or is it not true? Can mediums really speak to the dead? My next question is, what does life after death actually look like? Okay, so we know that scripture tells us that the body basically goes to sleep and the soul and spirit goes to be with God. Correct me if I'm wrong. I understand that the Bible does not talk about life after death a lot. And probably on purpose, because if we did know about life after death, then there's nothing to have faith about. So I get it. But my question is, what does that existence look like? And I ask that because in the scripture, Samuel comes up and tells Saul, why are you bothering me? Like, why are you disturbing my peace? Right? And I'm like, okay. Then he goes on to say, what I've prophesied is what's coming true. The Philistines are going to kill you and your sons tomorrow because you disobeyed God. And I was like, but that's a prophecy right there. Because you know that he's about to die the next day. And you know that the time is now. The Philistines are getting ready to come kill him. How would you know that? So my question is, when we die, is there some level of consciousness that exists where we stand outside of space and time and we can see our family, our loved ones, our friends, but also have a connection with the divine? And this is just a place that we exist in until Judgment Day. And I don't know if there is a complete answer, but some sort of answer and maybe some scriptures to reference.